alarm flow fans and bell ends. I've come to realise there's a lot of genuine Amflow fans out there that are interested in the bike, interested in how it rides, what problems there might be. There's a lot of bell ends as well in there. All they're just put on the planet to give negative comments and just think they're a bit better than anyone else. So anyway, there you go, enough of that. We're at the Great Yorkshire Forest, Dalby Forest. We're not going to do the trail centre routes because they're I was going to say rubbish then, but that's unfair. There's a lot of people ride them, a lot of people like them. We're doing the off-piste because it's just the kind of riding we like to do. So interesting to see how this thing goes downhill and what sort of range, because there'll be a lot of climbing today, what sort of range we get. So Amflow fans and bell ends, here we go. So first run, following Roger, full power giant. Oh, it's not as wet as I thought it'd be. Oh. Yeah, so far so good. Oh, a bit loamier here, because it's nicer. Roger's lad Eddie at the front, he's a right rider. We'll do well to keep up with him today. Oh, that's alright, that's some big holes down there. Pretty good. It's a bit slick. Oh, root fest. Sniper roots everywhere. This is where it gets nice. Yeah. No problem there. And it's rough as a badger's ass as well, this. Oh. Oh. Yeah. Oh, it's nimble, guys. Oh, it's slick down here, lads. And lasses. That suspension feels a lot better than the other day. Nice through there. There's a horrible route here. Oh. Ooh, booked me a bit then. Whoa, these are horrible. Oh, I handled that alright. Following Rog, it's a decent rider. Full power giant. Top spec as well on his, so he's got all the trick suspension on it. Oh. fuck that corner up again. Oh, it's physical, this is. It's right. What a run. That is mint. Oh. Yes. Tell you what, I couldn't catch you on the top part. But as soon as I got twisty, I caught you right up. This just, yeah, absolutely corners on a dime. This, brilliant. Well, so far so good. Feel right at home on it straight away. Roger behind me reckons I'm as quick on this as my Canevo. So hey, I've just put a bit of more damping on. It was a bit bouncing around a bit, so we'll carry on, see how it goes. Alright guys, alright, so a few little jumps on this one, so we'll see how it goes. I've put a bit more compression damping on because it was pinging me a bit. It does ride light though. God, it is pinging. Oh, yeah. Definitely need a token in the forks. Nice, now there. Nice. Nice little trail this, a few little jumps. Yeah, that's nice. Oh yes, love it. Oh, I didn't want to go on that stump. And then it gets gnarly. Oh. This is a lovely base here. Oh, these are steep drops here. It's gnarly. And you've got to get around this corner here. Oh, that's fucking great. In the sand. Mint. This is a really good trail, one of my favourites. It's crap at the top here because it's just pedalling through the trees, but once you get off this flat bit, it's this. Steep, techie, flowy to the bottom. Here we go. Horrible roots. Steep. Oh, big hole there, Nick. No problem. Got some branches about. Oh, yeah. Oh no, that's ruined things. Oh no. Oh, my favourite trail. Dang. It's gapping everything. At the shred in front. Whoa, it's twisty, and that went around there east. Lovely trellis. Little gap here. Yeah. Fires you down here. Oh, heads off the log there. Lovely. I wouldn't have wanted any more bike down there than this. That was great. Oh, this is nice. These tyres are awesome as well. Tacky Chan on the front, Big Betty on the back. Absolutely. Like shit to a blanket, honestly. Love them. Oh, I've missed the eye line. Did that last time I was here. Fucking hell. Straight on there. Ooh. Yes. Another. Come on, edge of the shred.
Roger, they're going back. I'm at 20%. Oh, yeah, it's down enough. One more pan. Oh, tight, twisty. Let's see what it's like. Oh, I can't keep up with that. Why you would want to mullet that, I don't know. So we're sort of heading our way back to the vans. Probably a couple more runs to do. Thoughts on the bike. Can't get that stem to tighten up. I've got it as tight as I dare, and it's still, the bars are still moving out of line, so could be a bit too much grease on it, I don't know. So I've got that to look at. The suspension feels great. Only got the 36s, remember it's out the box, but I mean it won't come over on camera, but we've been down some steep stuff with some big holes in, and yeah, I bottomed out a couple of times, so definitely need a token, probably a volume spacer on the rear, because that's, the O-ring's nearly off the end, but it's handled everything I've chucked at it. I said earlier, I don't think I'll be any quicker on my Canevo SL downhill anyway. It's handled the roots, everything, but it is light, it rides light. If you ride light and pop over stuff, and like I try to do, perfect. If you're used to a big heavy full fat and you plough through things, it's maybe not the bike for you, because it does chuck you offline if you don't get the right line. It'll just pings off everything. But if you're trying to gap stuff and go light over roots, it's amazing. So again, a few more tweaks with the suspension, but I won't be slinging any 38s on it anytime soon, or changing the rear shock. I think a few more adjustments and it'll be riding great. does feel shorter riding it down the steep stuff than my Kenevo, which is shorter, and the head angle's steeper. So I have noticed that, but it still handled it, and so yeah. So yeah, so far so good. We'll see after these next couple of runs or so what battery we've got left and how much climbing we've done and that sort of thing. That's only turbo.
That's just on turbo.
That's, yeah. But that's 105 and you're what, 85? So it's gonna 20 newton meters more, which is quite a bit, but
quarter, isn't it?
But yeah, this bike leaves the full fats for dead. Not sure you really need all this power. I've only used turbo and boost to mess about and try it, so whether you'd use it in a general ride much, I don't think you will. And I'm hardly pedaling, I must be in the right half gear and it's still pulling me up. So yeah, no questions on the power. Okay, Amflow fans and bell ends. Just got back from Dalby. Really good ride, mint ride. There was 8 of us, so it was a good turnout, good conditions, a few trees down here and there, but didn't spoil the fun. Did 4,300 feet of climbing on the old Amflow, and I had 25% battery left, which I didn't think was bad at all. Steep, techie, off-piste is what we rode. Some flowy bits, some jumps, but mainly steep tech, routes, you name it. So really good ride, really good test for the downhill capabilities of this bike, I think anyway. I'm by no means a pro rider or anything. I'm just an average rider, so this is just my humble opinion. Right, brakes were good enough. You know, they did the job, so I'm happy with them. You know, this is obviously still straight out of the box apart from the tyres. So brakes did the job on steep stuff, and the levers are mint. I love the levers, one thing I do like. So yeah, good for the brakes. The cranks, I didn't have one pedal strike. Them short cranks are brilliant. If I was on my Kenevo, I'd have had 10 or 15 pedal strikes today. Not one. Brilliant. So loving the short cranks. Don't know why all e-bike manufacturers don't spec short cranks. Obviously Amflow have listened to the online chatter and spec'd shorter cranks. Pedals, I mean they're just my choice. Berg Tech Penthouse flats, brilliant. First time I've used them and absolutely in love with them. Really like them. They were recommended by a mate and I'm glad I got them. Fantastic, so I can recommend them. The suspension, it was great. 36s were great. I don't think there's any need for any 38s on there. Absolutely, did everything great. The O-rings are right at the top on both, so I'm pretty sure I need a volume spacer in there and probably a token in there because I have got the sag set bang on. Had to put a few clicks of rebound on during the day as I went along, but I've gotten pretty good and felt mint. So yeah, out the box 36s and the float, Fox float on the rear, great. I don't see why you'd need to change it. Well, not for me anyway. Case dropper, mint, just did its job. Can't fault it. No problems there. The bike does ride light. One thing I'll say, it's a kilo heavier than my Kenevo SL, but it rides lighter than the Kenevo SL. It's probably because it's a shorter bike and the head angle's a bit steeper. The Kenevo's quite long and slack, but it rode a lot lighter than the Kenevo. Oh, it was absolutely nimble, could flick it around, popping off stuff, jumped nicely, real sort of predictable. So yeah, suspension really good. One thing I'd say, if you're used to or you ride a big heavy e-bike and you smash through stuff and you're a bit of a heavier rider, this might not suit you. this does ping off stuff, so you've got to pick your line. You know, you've got to go light over roots and stuff like that and really properly ride it rather than just smash down the trail. So if that's your riding style, and there's nothing wrong with that, I'm not saying that before the bell ends all pipe up, there's nothing wrong with that, but if that's your riding style, this might not be the bike for you, because it does ride light, flickable, poppy, nimble, that type of thing. Great down the twisty stuff, absolutely, my opinion, no need to mullet it. That was just round the corners like just 10s on a dime. So I don't see any reason I won't be trying it as a mullet. Just, it works great as it is. The motor on the display, didn't miss a beat, perfect. I did have my settings a bit out, so eco was alright, but then I had trail set a bit too powerful. I needed something a bit lower, so eco was alright on the flat, but it wasn't quite enough up the hills, and then I put it in trail and then it was too much up the hills. So I did go in auto quite a lot. When I went on the flat, you know, up the hills, I did auto, but yeah, never missed a beat, absolutely perfect. So yeah, that's it really. Tacky Chan super soft on the front was mega, and Big Betty soft on the back. What great combo, I love them. They were like glue today. So yeah, very impressed with its downhill capabilities. I don't think I ride any faster on the Kenevo down the same stuff I've just ridden today than the Amflow. Pretty much same speed. So do I really need the Kenevo anymore? That's the question. But yeah, rides downhill, great, absolutely mint. Next ride, hopefully get to the peaks or up some big hills, or maybe not call them mountains, but get in the peaks, up some big hills, and maybe a bit more of a range test and see what it's like on some natural stuff. So yeah, thumbs up.